Yo, the Raider Nation, it's your boy Dub Raider. Welcome to another episode of the Raider Nation Roll Call. We've been away for a while. You know, it's been difficult during the season to get our super fans because they are busy at the games, at the tailgates, doing what super fans do. But today, we are honored and blessed to have one of the great super fans that the Raider Nation has, and that is Go Power Raider. Steve, thanks for joining us today.
Yes, sir.
It is an honor and a pleasure of having you here. You know, it's been a long time coming ever since Mario MC Raider introduced us over at the the summer kickoff event in Bakersfield.
Oh yeah.
You know, I've been wanting to catch up with you. Obviously, we would see each other over at the tailgates in Vegas, but you know, it's always, hey, what's up? You know, because you're always running around getting stuff organized for the Black Hole, you know, doing the March to Victory, and then doing the event at the what's that one bar called, or the
eye candy?
Yeah, no, that
restaurant
next
social?
Yeah, you know, it's like you're like the Energizer Bunny, brother. You're just like running up and down, and you know, we're rolling up banners and, you know, putting on your suit and putting on your helmet, taking it off and running around. So I was like, man, you know, this guy definitely, I think, my personal opinion, emulates what Raider Nation fandom is all about, man. You know, so I want to thank you for being here today.
Yes, sir.
And taking a little bit of your time to talk to us about, you know, who not necessarily Power Raider is,
Yes.
but Steve behind Power Raider. Because obviously, prior to you becoming a super fan in character, you were a Raider fan, correct?
Yes, sir. And
All
just
right.
back to what you were saying, all these events, you know, it's all because I like to get involved and help out as much as I can. You know, I don't do the events, other members do the events. I either collab with them or support them and promote the events. We done together at Tailgate Social. It's within my booster club that I have with my team. And well, actually, it's not my team. It's all of us. It's all of us in Las Vegas. Everybody that we moved out here. I mean, you're talking about Steampunk Raider. You're talking about Hollywood Raider, Robert Hansen. A bunch of us last year, we made the leap to move over here to Las Vegas, and we started all of us cohesively together in the booster club for TNBC. And we have Holly as our president there. So we just thought a great idea of just having watch parties for all the away fans, you know, all the away games. I mean, it's for all the fans to go to. And I mean, it was incredible. The first 3 games was slam packed. There was no seats. It was packed. But as you know, the season went and everything, and we weren't winning. You know, there's a lot of, you know, people that just, you know, fall off the wagon or fall off the wheels or whatever you want to call it. And what it is, you know, it ultimately defines who are real fans and who are not.
Right.
You know who the real fans are. And I know all you guys that are real fans because we all stay until the end of the game, no matter what the outcome is. You know, we could be either slaughtered or whatever, or have no chance of victory, but we're there until the end. And
hey, win, lose, or tie, man. Win, lose, or tie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Till I die. But yeah, man, you know, I just, I had been following you for so long, you know, seeing everything that you do with TNBC Las Vegas. Obviously, I'm TNBC LA. And, you know, I've tried, we're trying to organize ourselves here as well and kind of emulate what you guys are doing over there here in LA, because obviously Las Vegas is a major market for the Raider Nation because that's where our team plays. Los Angeles obviously is also a major market, being that this is where they played in the past. So we're trying to get, you know, those things going. You know, just it's taking a little bit of time because obviously life gets in the way, and you know, this is something that we do for fun, and we're hoping to get better organized this upcoming season and do a lot of things with TNBC Las Vegas, and obviously making the trek over to Las Vegas to watch a lot of games and tailgate and have fun with the fam.
Yeah, definitely.
But let me get to our first question, which basically, you know, we were kind of like already getting into that. how did you become a Raider fan prior to Go Power Raider?
So I started going to the games in 2015.
Mhm.
Back then, I was a teller for a bank, and I was doing transactions for customers. And I was already a diehard fan, just because I grew up in South Central LA, and Raiders is everybody's
That's it. That's
everybody's
it.
team. And so my family, both my mom, my dad, they were all also Raider fans, and my brothers,
Órale.
everybody. We all grew up
Generation.
to just loving just the art of football and sports and everything. Because not everybody was all the same team fans, but I knew that Raiders was my team. And
Right.
uh, again, going back to I was a banker, and one of my customers, he worked for a water filtration company. I think that's what it was. I don't even
Mhm.
remember. It's been that long, but we always chopped it up about football and everything. Little did I know, he was a club seat owner. He owned
Oh,
club seats in Oakland.
okay.
And so he would always tell me stories that he had, oh, I had lunch with, Tom Flores, Jim Plunkett, Cliff Branch, and he would invite Cliff Branch to his house and everything. I'm like, man, who the hell is this guy, and, and so lo and behold, he just surprised me one day in my birthday. He gave me an autographed football, Bo Jackson ball, and
Wow.
I was like, wow, and I was a teller, and as a teller, you can't receive gifts over $20 worth. So I
Right, right.
knew, because yeah, and, people want to money launder or
Right.
investment and stuff like that, and so you can't receive gifts over $20 in the banking industry. And so I had to hide that quick because he
Mhm.
passed it through the merchant window.
Oh,
When
okay. Oh, give it to you at the bank.
yeah, the bank.
Oh, man.
I had to hide it, put it underneath my window and everything. And next thing you know, he's like, "Hey, I'm also giving you tickets to go see Raider game." And the crazy part is 2015. I never thought of even flying to Oakland or anything like that. I would just watch the barbecue, watch the games at home with family,
Right.
hang out or go to a sports bar, whatever it is, to go see it. And the fact that he invited me, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to miss this opportunity, you
Oh,
know?
that's, yeah, you can't.
And I'm like, well, let's go. I've been waiting for a long time to go to the game and to be invited to the club seats, the club owners access, and just hang out with all the Raider players. It was incredible. My first player I met was Cliff Branch. You know,
Wow.
yeah, he introduced me to him and everything, and I'm like, "Speed kills, let's go." you know. But yeah, dude, it's like, and then I just started building my relationship with all the Raider players there. So the thing that he would have me do is if we were to win the game, I didn't have to pay for the ticket. So he had so much fun inviting me to the first game. He
Right.
invited me to another game, and then
Oh,
to another
nice.
game, and then to another game because I was just right there and like, let's go.
Right.
It was incredible just to be at the game, having club seats, and the seats were right next to the torch. I don't know if you ever been in Oakland,
Yeah.
next to the torch. Dude, I met so many players that would come up to me and sign my helmet. So before Power Raider, I had a foam helmet,
Mhm.
and I would wear commitment to excellence flag, which I carry sometimes as Power Raider. So when I
Right.
hold up, that used
Mhm.
to be around my neck, and that used to be my cape with
Órale.
my foam hat, and my foam hat was signed by all these alumni players, and it was crazy. So it was at one point I remember where Howie Long did not want to sign nobody's anything. Howie Long is just
Mhm.
Howie Long. He won't sign
Right.
anything when he's right there. And when he saw my foam helmet, he goes, "Give me your helmet." And I have it on video. He freaking signed it in front of everybody. I'm like, oh, that was cool.
That's
Because I was in
dope.
the club seats there, but I got spoiled. A good friend, his name is Rick and Karen Silos.
Uh-huh.
You might know them. MC Raider knows him. I introduced him to him. Marco keeps going to his house to go watch the games and everything. And
Oh, yeah, yeah. I met Marco.
Marco Sandoval, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a good friend of mine. Like we worked together several times. I used to do big events back in the days.
Yeah,
Um,
he's getting into comedy now too, huh?
oh yeah, he got it. He's kicking off, and a little rough start, but you know what? It's a
Hey,
diamond in the rough. You keep going.
everybody starts somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that's how I started going to the games. 2015. 2016, by 2020, and mind you, back then I was even a lot more heavier, bro. I was at about 300. I think my ultimate highest was 320 pounds. That I
Damn.
weighed, yeah, bro. And so it was funny because I was talking to Rick, and I'm like, you know what? I want to be like these guys, you know, these character guys and everything, because
Mm.
it seems like it's fun. It's like the fans embrace them, and they're
Yeah.
always doing like events, and they're always with
Mhm.
players. And I already have like going into 5 years deep into the club zone and hanging out with all these rated players, and getting invited to some of their events and hanging out with
Right.
them, and getting their phone numbers and building that relationship. You know, I told them, I even talked to a few of them, and I'm like, hey, what do you think being a character like, well, if you want to do it, you can do it, you know, like, that's cool, you know, more power to you, because a lot of people want to suit up and just express their fandom like that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? And I thought about different things to become. And when the Raiders announced they were moving to Las Vegas, I'm like, that's going to be the year. I'm going to become a character, you know, a fresh new start, you know, and I'll become a character over there. And so I just got into good habits, eating habits, exercising. And dude, I literally dropped almost like 80 pounds, bro, that year.
Wow.
Yeah, and just
That's
doing it
awesome, man.
normal, everything.
Congratulations.
I mean, now I need to have that commitment, that drive again, you know, because season's up coming up.
Yep.
But this whole month, I'm actually doing the carnival diet and everything, because the cruise is around the corner, and I gotta look good in that bikini, you know. The Raiders fan cruise is gonna be crazy.
I
Uh,
hear you, man.
but yeah, dude, that's what happened in 2020. I decided to become Power Raider with a fresh new start over here, and then COVID hits, right?
Right.
And so the good thing is Raider Nation, no matter what, didn't give up. Raider
Oh, of
Nation
course not.
still had watch parties everywhere,
Mhm.
you know. And my debut was November 22nd, when we played against the Chiefs, in 2020. And so
Oh,
that
that's
was my
cool.
day that Power Raider came out. But the crazy part is, I started promoting Power Raider
Mhm.
like the season before, you
Mhm.
know, like, and I never showed my face for the first year and a half. I never showed my face, so nobody knew who the hell was Power Ranger.
Right.
I was just building my followers like crazy, bro. From overnight, I basically got like 2,000 followers. Like,
Oh, wow.
who is this guy? You know, and I'm at 11 or 12,000 around there.
Mhm.
You know, I need to get more involved into creating more reels. Like, you know, everybody that I know within the Raiderverse, the group that we all promote. I mean, you're talking about Samoa Raider, Mr. Fitz, All in on a Win, Josh Kukui, Raider Jesse, Joe Morley. I mean, going on, it's just like the heavy hitters, and they're like every single day they're always posting something, and that's where I
Oh, yeah.
lack. I need to work on that, and it's just
Mhm.
I've been so busy now here in Las Vegas, just being everywhere. It's
Right.
like
Right.
it's hard, but I'm gonna start organizing myself a lot better. Just how you were saying earlier when we started, you know, we just got to get more organized, and that's what
Yeah.
I'm doing right now. You know, you actually inspired me to open up all my boxes and, you know,
Sorry
start
about
fixing
that,
up this
man.
room. You know,
Make you work.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. But so the fandom started obviously in Oakland. Well, actually in South Central,
Yes.
not too far away from my house because I grew up in Linwood.
Okay.
And
I grew up in
then
Bell.
oh, you grew up in Bell.
Yeah.
I used to go to a lot of parties during the day, let's call them, in the
Okay.
city of Bell when I was in high
Okay.
school,
There you go.
or ditching parties basically.
Yeah. At the
But
gauge floor, right?
yeah, but so started South Central.
Yeah.
Then you went to Oakland,
Yes.
met the bigs, met the greats, and
Yes.
then Power Raider was created
Yes.
and was unveiled in Oakland. I mean, I'm sorry, in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Now, how did you choose Power Raider?
So choosing the character I wanted to be, that was a debate I had with a few of my alumni players I was talking to. They're like, you know, I want to be like what is it? Not Dark Maul, but man, what's that evil character from Lord of the Rings?
Oh, um, see, I'm thinking Voldemort, but that's Harry
No,
Potter.
no, that's Harry Potter.
Um, oh, I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Are you talking about the ones in that they're flying in the dragons?
No, the guy that holds the ring The main one, Sauron. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Sauron or something like that. Yeah, yeah, you're right.
it's on, right? It's,
Yeah,
I mean, well, I want to be like a mean character and everything, but you know what? I have a soft heart for kids, and
I
I
hear
didn't
you,
want to
bro.
scare these kids away or anything like that. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta look and search in my inner self, like, what can I do that embraces kids and everything? Because if I become a character, I want to be very involved with getting the kids more involved with Raider Nation because
Right.
we do a lot of like parties and everything, but it's all catered to adults and everything. But I want to get more of the kids involved, when we do our barbecues, stuff like that. And so that's when I say, you know what? I'm already a fan of Power Rangers. I've known these guys for a while. Um, and I'm like, well, I'll just become a Power Ranger. And that actually motivated me to lose a lot of weight because I wasn't going to fit in a suit like that. Being 320 pounds back
Yeah,
then.
man. I hear you.
And
I hear
so,
you.
and I was like, oh, I'll be a Power Ranger, and then I was just thinking about names, the Silver and Black Ranger, Raider Power Ranger. And I'm like, what could it be? What could it be? And I'm like, Power Raider, let's go, you know?
Dude,
And
it is
I'm like,
perfect
oh, yeah,
because it's like Power Rangers and
yeah,
Power Raider. Like the flow
oh,
is
yeah.
just it's just so great. To where
So,
like earlier today, I was telling my wife, I'm like, yeah, I'm interviewing a Power Raider today, Steve, and she's like, oh yeah, like the Power Rangers, right? And I'm like, who? And she's like, and I'm like, oh, that's right,
yeah,
Power Rangers. That's
yeah,
the original title, and
yeah,
that's what he took. But because I've heard your name so much
yeah,
that Power Rangers is kind of secondary for me now.
yeah.
Now when I hear that term, it's you, Power Raider.
Yeah, so people call me Power Raider. They call me Power. They call me Go. Like Gorilla really calls me Go Go. He doesn't call me Steve or Power Raider. He calls me Go 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 because all my social media is Go Go Power Raider.
Power Raider, right?
Yeah, because it's a theme. Go Power Rangers. I'm a Go Go Power Raider.
Right, right. Yeah,
So it
that's
worked out.
isn't that wasn't that part like of their song in their
Yeah,
TV show?
yeah. Go
Yeah,
Go Power Rangers.
there you go. Hey, you should get a song done, dude.
I will. I will. I actually already have a song done. Marco did the song for me.
Oh, did he?
Power Raider. Yeah, and I'll probably share it to you. That way you could probably put a clip.
Yeah, that'd be dope, man.
It's pretty cool. I think it goes, Go Go Power Raider, Raider Nation, Power Raider.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, man. You're gonna have to shoot it over to me because
Oh, yeah.
during our segments that I'm gonna have little sections that
Yeah.
are gonna show you in action.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I have a lot of videos and pictures of you when I've done the Raider Nation roll call at the events that I have you there running around and
And I apologize. Let me just apologize to you and everybody else if you're catching me in the action or I'm helping out an event and you feel like I don't hear you or anything like that. I have a helmet that doesn't have holes. I can't hear you. So either you have to tap on me, hey, I want to take a picture with you or whatever.
right.
That way I can get your attention because sometimes I hear noise, too much noise, and the helmet doesn't have anything. I can hear you on the side.
Right.
I mean, it has the painted ear holes from the helmets,
Yeah.
but I can't hear you. So my apologies. Or if you think, like, oh, this guy's cocky, he didn't pay attention to my kids. I'm like, no, I make it an effort to take a picture with everybody. But if
cool.
at any point you feel like I ignore you, I apologize. It's the helmet. I can't hear you. Or I'm just busy. I'm going 1,000 miles per hour helping out, whatever it is.
Yeah, man. Every time I've seen you, ever since the March to Victory started,
Yeah.
You've been up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down.
It's like another work, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, and then getting the banner set up, getting the flag set up, waiting for the band to show up, then do the march, then having the band take a little break, and then you also take a little break, and then marching over to the sports bar.
Yeah.
So I know it's crazy for you, man.
Hey.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Raider Nation Power Rangers! He knows the fate of the game is lying in their hands.
it seemed like kind of like work. Towards the end of the season, I felt like it was kind of like more like work. I enjoy it to a certain extent, but I'm like, towards the end of the season, it started getting a little rougher because less and less more people attended. I'm like, oh man, is this March gonna kick off pretty good? But I would get on the megaphone and start recruiting everybody that was walking by Hacienda or whatever. Like, get off of here, get your buddy, Rory Sarah Black, come march with us. And I started announcing who's gonna do the grand marshal. Like, oh yeah, I'm sticking around.
Yeah,
But
another thing that maybe this can be done in the future is start having like everybody in the Raiderverse maybe promoting a week before, just letting everybody know, hey, if you're going to the game, go to the march.
yeah,
Such and such individual is going to be there, because I usually would get I think the Black Hole does an advertisement, right? A social media.
yeah, they have a massive email blast they do, and they text people and everything. And there's a lot of changes going on with the Black Hole, which I really can't say that much.
Right.
But what I do know, it's getting very, very defined, and they sharpen themselves so much that you're gonna see so much heavy promotion from their side, from a new social media apps and all these things coming out, and it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be super, super crazy. I don't want to share too much. I don't want to take away from there. Yeah, but it's incredible. I love where it's going. My hats off to Mark Jones, the president of the Black Hole, everything he's doing. And I mean, you have Javier, with his knowledge with League of Bandits and everything he's done, the marketing
Right.
side. I mean, they're kicking off. Those two are doing so many things. They're movers and shakers, definitely. And of course, we have our elite super fans and everybody that just gets heavily involved with doing these events together.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And that actually brings me to the following question. How do you think we, as Raider fans, as super fans, as content creators, booster clubs, how do you think that we can recreate the fandom in Las Vegas to the levels that we've had in Oakland and in Los Angeles?
So what we need ultimately is a winning season. That's going to help us out a lot.
Right.
No doubt about it. That's going to bring people.
Oh, of course.
Because right now, if we start losing the first 3-4 games, and you start seeing all the season ticket holders start listing their tickets like crazy to sell them because they don't want to go to another season. It's going downhill. And I see it all the time. The past, 3 years, I would see that, people just start listing their tickets for sale after the third or fourth game. They're like, oh, we're not going nowhere. We'll
Right.
sell them on, And that market right there is so saturated and so, I would say, monopolized, catered to visitors.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And I mean, if you were to be a Vikings fan, right, and your schedule comes out and you see all the away games, you're like, I'm gonna go to Vegas. That's the spot I want to go to. I'm gonna save all my money, break my piggy bank. Stay at the Luxor, stay at Mandalay Bay, next to the stadium, enjoy the parties, because they too do their own little parties here.
Oh, yeah.
And all that.
I've seen that.
And and then they come and they come in heavy masses, bro. It's like, dude, it's an uphill battle, and so ultimately we do need a winning season to just attract more of those people that are lukewarm fans, because some of the fans are just lukewarm. The minute we start losing, I give up,
Yeah.
And then there's diehard fans, where again, we know who you guys are, and you guys are there no matter what rain, shine, no matter the outcome. We are in the season, our stands and all that. We always show up.
Right.
And yeah, man, that's ultimately what's gonna help us. But just getting connected, talking about communication with the new things that are gonna roll out with the Black Hole and all that. That's gonna just basically solidify a lot of the stuff, that disconnection. I know TNBC with the Black Hole, we're talking about just unifying a lot of the booster clubs together in a single event, because back then, 2 years ago, you have different Raider Nation events all over Las Vegas, and it's like pick and choose where you're going to go. And it felt like a tug of war. And to be honest, it was hard for some people because you're drinking and driving, or you're waiting for the Uber to take you to the other venue. Just because you want to share your love to everybody. And now last year was smoother because it was just, we knew it was all in eye candy.
Right, right.
and everybody knew that was a spot, you know.
Well,
And so it made it very comfortable and more of a peace of mind. And I think if we continue that pattern, then it'll be great, you know, along with better outcomes in the games.
yeah,
But then there's also other people who like the old school Las Vegas. You know, we need to cater them too. You know,
definitely.
and so who knows? There's so many things in plan. Like, again, I don't want to share too much. Um, but a lot of great things are happening. I'm excited for this season to start. You know, and you know, our season starts the day our season's over, right?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, our season never ends, man.
Yeah,
You know, just like in my other show that I do with Chris from Protect the Shield, we were just talking about that the Raider Nation, we're a family.
yeah,
You know, and we don't stop. You know, football season might be over, but we continue as a Raider Nation. You know, yes, we are supportive of the team, but we also are supportive of each other. You know, and our fandom. You know, we try to be there for each other as much as we can. You know, we try to come together like what you guys did. What was it this past Sunday when Chris and the War Room guys, Severe and 805, did that meet and greet?
yeah,
You know, season's over, but yet Raider Nation gets together.
yeah,
You know, and that's awesome. And I think more of events like that
yeah,
in Las Vegas and in inviting those lukewarm fans that you're talking about, I think would be great because then they see that, okay, well, yeah, they are fans of the Raiders, but this is more than that.
yeah,
You know, it's 365. You know, I want to be part of this.
yeah.
You know, and obviously as Raider fans from Los Angeles, we know that.
Yeah.
As Raider fans from Los Angeles that travel to Oakland, we know that.
Uh-huh.
You know, so now I think we have to, I don't want to say teach, but kind of give the example to the Las Vegas fans that like, look, you're joining a family when you come to the Raider Nation.
Oh yeah,
You know, it's not just about going to a football game. You know,
Yes.
it's so much more. You know, we're worldwide. You know, everywhere you go, no matter where it is, you're going to see at least a Raider hat, Raider T-shirt, or something. And
Yeah.
even if you don't know each other, you give yourselves that look. You look at each other, you be like, "What's up?" You know,
and
it
it's,
always happens.
it's like the icebreaker, sparks up a conversation. Oh,
Yeah.
you're a fan too, you know, and yeah, and you see know that you're buddy and you're buying them drinks now, you know, and
Yeah.
it's always like that. But going back to the event Sunday, shout out to Cody Barcode Burgers. Thank you for
Oh yeah, man.
have that.
Shout out
hangout.
Cody.
That was great to see everybody there, and great. It was incredible. Just the fact that the whole weekend was incredible. We had that CTE dinner,
Yes,
and just
I ain't missing that one again, man. Hell no, that looked awesome.
that was super epic having Max Crosby there, and he was more than generous, taking pictures and signing here and there. And although it wasn't a signing event, you know what, he saw the outpour of love of all the Raider Nation that were there, and he's
Right.
like, got to hook up everybody. And he was a down to earth guy. I really like him and his whole family. Shout out to Rachel. Rachel, my wife, just kicked it off pretty good.
That's
So we
cool.
were at the cocktail VIP area before the event, and
Mm.
my wife and her were just chilling and having a good time.
That's
And
dope.
I'm like, oh, that's your new best friend, huh? You know,
Hey. And hey, man, the love that the Raider Nation
yeah,
and the Raiders gave to Max, just what was it, yesterday, day before yesterday?
yes,
You know, they gave it back to him.
oh yeah,
You know, he's going to be with us for what, 5 more years?
oh yeah,
Yeah, that's why I'm
a 3-year contract, 100
today. I'm
million.
celebrating.
There, oh, well,
Look at
hey, look right here. I haven't
Yes,
seen.
sir.
Yeah, he's defensive end. And see, I love defensive end players. I've always been following them. I mean, you're talking about Christian Wilkinson. You have Max Crosby. I mean, Greg Townsend, all-time sack leader. You know, for the Raiders, he's at 109.5 or 107.5. I don't know, one of those two, but I used to know his sack numbers. And then you have Howie Long. I mean, you name it, bro. Like I played defensive end for Garfield High School in East LA.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah, so my mom didn't let me go to Bell High School. And I was just
Oh.
like, you're doing bad. I'm going to send you out. And so she sent me out to East LA. And I'm like, all right,
Damn.
Ferguson. I became a Bulldog, you know?
So you played in the East LA Classic?
Yeah. Played
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's cool. It was the last year we played in the Coliseum, but I think they brought it back in the Coliseum. I'm not even sure, but they've been playing since my year I graduated 2004 was the last year we played in the Coliseum, and then
Oh wow.
after that was all East LA.
East LA College.
Yeah,
Right. Oh, that's awesome, man.
the battle for East LA.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Garfield Roosevelt, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we talked about the goals for bringing in more participation. What do you recommend for, let's say, a Raider fan that it's going to be their first time in Las Vegas?
Yes.
Is there any experiences that you would recommend them to attend? Like case in point, eye candy. The tailgating, the March to Victories. Is there anything else? Because like for me personally, I already have my routine.
Yes.
I show up on Saturday,
Yeah.
hang out, do a little gambling, head up to eye candy,
Yeah.
maybe go hit a cigar lounge or two,
Right. Yeah.
and then from there, I just, whatever the Raider Nation is doing, I just follow.
So if this is your first Raider game, you want to make it a whole week, extended weekend vacation. You want to take your time because you can't absorb everything all at once within the whole Saturday and Sunday,
Right.
Start from Thursday night, and then book your Allegiant Stadium tour for Fridays. You want to do that. You want to see your whole stadium. And they'll get you in the exclusive club area. They'll get you to have a little drinks here and there at the Torch. Take your picture with the stadium because some of those things you can't do during the game because a lot of these areas are blocked off and all that. And you really want to first time at the stadium. I mean, I think they're like $90 to tour if you're a season ticket holder, or somebody that's a season ticket holder to have them buy them for you, and do the tour, and then you get to be in the locker room and all that, and then you'll be actually exiting through the Raider image, the biggest Raider image we have, in the U.S. It's inside the stadium,
Right.
and with that said, you get a discount for being part of the tour and all that. And they have everything there. You can create your jerseys. Now, if you're like a super, super duper diehard fan or you want to give somebody something amazing, then hit up the Raiders Foundation and get one of those bricks that's right in front of the stadium with your name and all that. They're about $1,500, but it's kind of like those bricks that they have at Disneyland that they're always there forever.
Right.
And if you pay a little extra, you get a duplicate brick. And I actually was one of the first ones to have a brick there. It's right next to the shield in front of the Raider image.
Oh, cool.
It says Trivia Family, aka Power Raider 2020. And so I have, once I've unboxed all my stuff, I'll bring my brick out.
Like it's in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's somewhere there. But yeah, definitely you want to make it a weekend experience. Check out the stadium. Plug into the blackhole.com. Look at the events that are going on. A lot of the times, if it's a home opener weekend, they're going to have signing events here and there. And you don't want to miss those opportunities to get a one-on-one interaction with an alumni or an active player. The blackhole.com will tell you where the events are going to happen. And because they usually have 2 events during the day. They have a pre-game warm-up at the carnival, and then from there they'll jump onto eye candy and all that. And so it's great just to follow and see different fans and everything because some people stick around to the northern side of Las Vegas, and then some just want to be closer to the stadium and all that.
Right.
Other things that you want to look under is look at our a lot of the sponsors out there, like Woods and Whiskey. Follow them, and they have a lot of signing events too, or meetups, or events, special exclusive events. The Belichick Foundation, what is it? BelichickFoundation.org. They're having events too. Actually, next month they have a golf tournament, an invitational event going on. But yeah, definitely plug into those channels. You'll get to see a lot of the stuff, or follow yourself. Your channels or any of the heavy hitters podcasters out there. They're always promoting on the stories of what's new, what's going on, and stay plugged in, stay updated. Because if you're gonna be in Vegas, you want to take the whole experience.
Definitely.
And make it happen. And you want to take an opportunity to go visit the M Resort. They have the Raiders Tavern there.
Yeah, the tavern, very, very nice place. I love that.
It's really awesome. It's all well designed. And then outside by where the gaming area is at, they actually have Oakland Stadium seats from the stadium where you can take
Oh,
a
nice.
picture there. You'll see the old the run cart or the go kart or whatever it is where
Oh, yeah,
Angels
it's a helmet, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
all
I've
that
seen
crazy stuff. But yeah, there's so many things. And if the Raiderettes and the Raiderettes studios around the corner there too. So if you have a daughter or somebody like
Oh,
that,
okay.
an inspired or aspiring cheerleader, if they're open, stop by there and they'll welcome you, and you could take pictures there and all that.
That's
You know,
awesome.
the studio's open. But yeah, it's like all around this area. It's pretty good. Then again, you know, like you said, if you want to have a stogie, you know, a cigar, have some drinks, you know, they have some great cigar places. 8 Lounge is one of my favorites there. I mean, a few times I've seen Max Crosby there. I hanged out with Charles Woodson there more than a couple times. And like about 3 times I had drinks and smoked a cigar with Mark Davis. Like, this is crazy, you know, like just to hang
Where's
out.
that one at?
At the 8 Lounge, just in Resort World.
Oh, in Resort World. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because whenever I go, I usually stay out of the strip.
Yes.
I usually tend to stay either at Luxor, Mandalay Bay, or Excalibur, whichever I can get a inexpensive room at.
Yeah.
And then for my cigar lounge, I've been going for like I want to say like 10 years to En Fuego Cigar Lounge. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
No, well, when you come over here, we'll go together because
Oh, hell yeah.
I love to always have a stogie, you know, and you drink some whiskey neat, you know, some Charles Woodson whiskey. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I actually got my commemorative bottle here from
Oh, there you go.
the last trip I went.
Yeah, I have cases there.
I bet.
Yeah.
But no, man, I definitely, you know, I want the Raider Nation that hasn't gone to know that even if we lose, it's still an amazing time.
Yes.
You know, and the reason behind it is it's because it's the Raider Nation.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's always a great time. Now, let me add a little something to that question as well, because obviously you're a father, I'm a father. I tend to take we do a family game trip once a season. You know, that's my wife, my son, and myself. So that particular trip is a bit different than when I go to any other game because that's more family oriented.
Mhm.
Is there anything you would recommend for Raider fans that are more into a family oriented trip?
Yeah, so they have Area 15, great place for kids to go to. They have like the supermarket area, and they have so many games and everything catered to kids. Also, Fremont Street, there's a section right there where it has bumper cars, and I mean, there's so many things to do. It's not just gaming and casinos. There's a lot of sightseeing.
Right.
Also, what is it? Fly away Las Vegas, where you could get on the soaring. You know, have you been to California soaring?
For the adventure, yeah.
You get on the thing and it's like a 3D or 360.
Right.
So they have a lot of the stuff here in Vegas. And obviously during the game, you want to take them to the Modelo tailgating zone because there's so many games for the kids to do there.
Right.
You know, and then just have a great time, you know, because I personally, I don't suit up during the preseason games because I hang out with my kids and I have a great time with my kids during that time.
Right.
In fact, that's the only games I would actually drink during Raider games. Yeah, because I'm not suited up. Because when I'm suited up, everybody knows I don't drink. You know, unless it's like the end of the day, you know, and then we're in the Wheat Club in Greenfield, then maybe I have a few drinks or whatever it is.
Gotcha.
But if there's kids around, something like that, I won't drink because that's the last thing I want people to, or the little kids to smell, oh, he's drinking. You know, I don't want.
Oh, Power Raider, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, you know, it's like being that drug Santa Claus. You don't want to be that person.
That's right, man.
We Raider. Like deep chill, baby. We Raider. Representing that ORSPC. And that Raider Nation breaking crew. Let's go. I come from Denver, hits my city, and it's all love. But Bronco country ain't my thing, I Raider Nation hood. I keep it real, I'm 100, ain't on no bandwagon. Ain't jumping ship, you can stick it. 3 rings, I'm still bragging. Yo, got me yakking that orange and blue, it ain't cracking. Black and silver on my back, baby. Start the core, Derek's hard, our future MVP. Yo, Raider Nation, stand up and tell them who we be. Yeah. represent my team. I've been around since 7-6. We won our first ring. We won in 80 again. We won in 83. The AFC West.
That is the pit zone, the pit stop right here. Because from here we march to Whiskey Stadium.
Órale.
Tailgating of the Black Hole.
What time heading up?
So that opens up at 8 o'clock for tailgating.
No, pero ahorita,
right now we're just taking like a 10-minute.
Okay.
And then we walk over there.
Cool. Because I got some friends that this is their first time.
Oh yeah.
So
a lot of people break away from here because they want to do their own thing, which is cool. You know. But we have to do it all over there.
Sauce.
And then the band plays over there too.
Cool.
Yeah, my son, he's a big Raider fan. You know, I've obviously positively influenced him into the fandom to where he saw you, he's seen a bunch of other super fans, and he's like, Daddy, I want to do something like that. So then I was like, okay. And so I talked to my wife and I'm like, well, what do you think? Because obviously me, I'm like 100%, let's go.
Let's go.
You know, but I needed to talk to my wife to get her feedback. And she's like, I have a perfect idea. Because my son's he's a little skater, right? You know, I take him to skate parks. He skateboards and does all kinds of stuff, takes skate classes. So my wife created a character, and it's called Skaterator.
Skaterator?
Yeah. So she created a whole costume. It's like he's got the pads and the helmet with spikes on top and a skull mask and, you know, all done up, right? And we unveiled them at the Charger, the Charger Raider game. Was it Charger Raider games or Charger Ram game? I mean, the Raider Ram game, which one of the games here at SoFi.
Okay.
And man,
I missed it.
He loved it, bro.
Yeah.
He loved it. And he would even ask me, is this what Power Raider does? I'm like, yeah. Like, is this what the super fans do? I'm like, yeah, this is what they do. You know, people are attracted to them because they are a super fan, and that's what you're trying to be. And he's like, Daddy, I like it. So, you know, now he's excited to go to games, and, you know, he wants to emulate you guys, you know, wants to be the next generation of super fan.
That's cool.
You know, and then,
let's just give more power to him. And you got to show me his picture. You know, during those 2 games at SoFi, it was just too many events going on, and I failed in one of the games not to tailgate because not that I failed. It's just I was invited to be part of a pickup location with the party bus, drop us off. So it kind of like took a lot of time, and we didn't get a chance to tailgate.
Right. Well, you know, in LA, man, we always win that tailgate, no matter who we're playing. So,
oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, it was definitely, we walked out of the game. Everybody was pissed and disappointed. All the opposing teams were talking crap, but we're like, hey, but who won the tailgate though?
Right. Yeah.
Like, that's us, baby. We own LA.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's so much fun, you know, just being part and around the Raider Nation, especially doing it with family.
Yes.
You know, I think it's I feel blessed that I'm able to do this with them, you know, that it's not just my thing, you know, that it's our thing, you know, and my wife supports and loves the Raiders. My son is definitely going to become, you know, hopefully the next Power Raider, the next Regulator, the next, you know, super fan.
More power.
Yes. And you know, I'm here doing this to let people know of the individuals like yourself that you're not just a character, you're a fan, you're an individual that have been carrying the love and passion for the Raiders way beyond, you know, when you don the costume. Mm-hmm. You know, and I want the people to know that, you know, Raider Nation, it runs deep. The love for the Raiders runs deep. You know, and you basically attest to that. You know, right now, the story you told us about how you started with family, then with friends, and then you decided to become a character to basically embrace the Raider Nation to a whole other level. Yes. That's definitely commendable, man. I definitely, you know, appreciate everything that you do.
if there's anything that I would want to say to anybody that's uh, thinking of becoming a character or a fan or an extreme fan, key word is just consistency. Just have consistency and um, become active, involve, give back. Because it's not just about, hey, I'm wearing this cape or I'm wearing this suit, whatever it is.
Right.
But you see how many countless times we give back to the community.
Definitely.
Being the actual superhero. Giving back to the community, getting involved, helping out the alumni, helping out whatever event is, and even as little as sharing a post.
Right.
Because if you can't go to this event, then at least somebody saw that post and they probably might go to the event. And that's just
Right.
the Raider Nation love. And just staying proactive and staying consistent, because I've seen, through my time already, and that's very little since 2020, as a character, but since 2015, I've seen people who in Oakland that I would, have a great time with them. I don't see them no more in Las Vegas.
Right. Right.
And it's just a different fandom, and give us about 10, 15 years and you're going to see that we're going to have those tailgates like pack. You're going to see our fan base growing, cause it's just right now, we're going up that uphill battle, it's a new base, it's a new area for us, and it's very well attracted by all of our opponents. So
Definitely. Definitely it is. Well, Steve, is there anything that you have up and coming before the season and anything you're doing, any events you're attending, any philanthropic events that you're organizing?
So this month we have the fan cruise, the official inaugural Raiders fan cruise. We have over 18 or 20 different alumni going to be there. Awesome. I was part of the promo team and passing out flyers and all the games and all that. I think I distributed maybe close to 4,000 or 5,000 flyers around there. They would send me boxes and I was passing them out. So that's a big one that's coming up. But prior to that, because we depart from the Los Angeles port in San Pedro on the 23rd. On the 22nd is my birthday, so that's a big thing.
Are you doing anything?
I don't know. I still don't know. I know that there's a party the day before we depart, in San Pedro.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what's going to happen there. They're going to be announcing, a party in LA and everything, because this is big. A lot of the well-known people are going to be at that cruise, the 7th cruise, Mexican Riviera. And I think there's still spots left, if I'm not mistaken, because it was sold out a few times, but they opened up more blocks available for more people to go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's going to be an epic experience, just because we're going to have exclusive parties within Raider Nation and the Black Hole, things that are sponsored by the Raiders or things that are put together by the Black Hole, and it's just be an amazing time. So you have that going on in April. Then you have the Invitational Hall of Fame golf event with Fred Belinscoff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so if you're a golfer, you want to golf, get in a foursome with your friends, and just sponsor a hole. If you're a business, it's all goes to a great cause. They
Belinscoff Foundation, right?
Or substance abuse and domestic violence and all that. There's a big story behind it. You go to BelinscoffFoundation.org. You could used to see Fred's daughter, went through that, and rest in peace. She's no longer here with us, but because of her, they started this foundation,
right? And
it's just been kicking off. So that happens. Then after that, you have the draft event. So those that are going to the draft, more power to you guys. Raiders usually host a draft event here in Marquee and in Las Vegas, and I'll be there at that exclusive draft event. So that's gonna happen. And then you have what else? Summer kickoff.
Yeah.
Gonna happen. Yeah.
Are you going this year again?
Yeah, you know what? That's one of the things that I'm talking through with Teo Johnson, who has a fleet of shuttle services.
Teo Johnson, the football player?
Yeah, tight end, alumni.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he actually has a shuttle service here in Las Vegas. Party buses and shuttle service. And so it may not be a party bus this time because it was hard, bro, to drive 4 hours
just
there and then sitting on the side and holding on to the stripper pole. Yeah,
I
so
saw I saw videos of Fitz trying to sit on those seats, and for that long, bro, that I don't know, man.
yeah,
That,
so
that
yeah,
seems
I think if
not
we
too
think that we
comfortable.
just got to get like a what is it, a
Charter
coach,
bus?
whatever it is, and
Oh.
then we're gonna go that route, and we'll let you know. Definitely, we'll let everybody know here
Oh,
in
cool,
Austin.
man.
You know, well, just want to hang out over here and then take the bus from here, and we'll be a quick turnaround back and forward.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, I usually last year was my first year, but
Yeah.
it's a quick drive from SoCal. So
So
last year I went with MC Raider and Cheeto Linus. We carpooled up there.
yeah,
So, but yeah, man, definitely I'm gonna definitely attend that event.
and then you home opening weekend. You know, you
Oh,
have
hell yeah.
Ted Hendricks bowling event that always
Oh,
happens.
nice.
You have the radio alumni parties and after parties. And then what's it called? I think, if I'm not mistaken, that same month is going to be the Crab Fest. You don't want to miss that one. That's also by BladeScoutFoundation.org. And then what else? Well, all the parties, events throughout the event. But actually, they're going to have, is it in April? After the draft. After the draft, they're gonna have the state of the team.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's like they do it at the Intermountain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, in Henderson at the headquarters. So,
No.
most likely I'll be there. Last year I didn't get selected. The year before I did, and I had a couple tickets. I brought the Raiderverse with me and everything.
That's
It was
cool, man.
Yeah,
That's
so
dope.
it's great opportunity. Usually I get chains for all the coaches and GMs and all that.
Oh, nice.
I give them chains. So that's a tradition that I've been doing for the past 3 years. Yeah. So
That's
it's been
awesome,
cool.
man.
But I think that's majority of the events that are like really well known. Hopefully I didn't miss anything.
Well, if you did, everybody check out his social media. You got Instagram. You have what else you got going?
I have MySpace. No, I'm just kidding. I have.
Oh man.
No, I got an Instagram. I have a TikTok. And I have a Twitter. And then I have Facebook. And you can find me on all my social media platforms at GoGo Power Raider.
There we go. Nice and easy. Go Power Raider.
Yes,
You
sir.
can't miss him. Follow him. Subscribe. As you can see, he's a very busy man. In or out of our season, he's always involved with the Raider Nation, with the community, with the kids. You know, he is the Raider Nation.
We're still here for the kids.
Yeah, definitely. Steve, again, thank you for your time. I really appreciate you coming through. Anything I can do to help you, anything as far as promotional or interviews or whatever, just let me know, brother. I'm here for you.
Yes, sir.
I'm here to help. You know, we are all one family, even though we're in 2 different states now. Before we were 20 minutes away from each other. Now we're like a 3-4 hour drive.
Yes, sir. And you're always welcome to stay here, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like, look, I have beds like crazy.
Oh,
You know, all Raider beds, and I mean everything here is all rated out. But we're gonna have an episode 2 with you. I
for
told
sure.
you we're gonna do it.
Oh yeah, the after.
The after, so you can see everything, how everything's up. You know, because of you, it motivated me just to have like, oh man, I'm gonna be in the podcast. Get ready, you know.
Most definitely, man.
And so I openly had to dust up those boxes because since the move, I haven't touched those boxes for a year because as soon as I moved over here, it was the one thing after nothing, never had the time or opportunity. And I mean, I'm telling you, like, I have a lot of like Raider stuff, and I also have Power Ranger stuff, you know.
Oh,
see, that's the actual signature of the Green Ranger, you know.
Oh, is that the one that passed away?
Like, bro. Yeah, remember Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a signature right here.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I mean, like, he was cool with me. He actually the same year that I debuted, he put me in his TikToks, in his Instagram and everywhere.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So the Power Rangers have been great. And they invited me to MorphicCon a few times. And then I got invited to the 30th anniversary for the Power Rangers with Netflix.
Nice.
So if you go to my social medias, you'll see some of the pictures there. It's crazy. It's cool.
That's great, brother. Well, again, Steve, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Everybody go check him out on social media. As you can see, he's a very, very very busy Raider fan, but he will not steer you wrong. And again, Raider Nation, like, subscribe, follow. Let the Raider Nation know what our show is all about. We are here to promote our fandom, to promote our super fans, our booster clubs, our content creators, and continue the Raider Nation to grow more and more. And again, Raider Nation, remember, everything we do is for the nation, by the nation.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you.